Today the world is suffering all around us, and we are almost becoming used to this. This cannot happen. So the only way the interbeingness, that interconnection, can actually work for us is when we start finally realizing what we have in common, that we are humans like they are humans, that their suffering can also be our suffering, that our wonders, the beauties that we receive from the world are not just for us, but they are for everyone.
So the mission of Charis is really to support spiritual maturation. So to support people in their spiritual journeys, no matter where they're coming from, whether they're embedded in a religious tradition, or whether they're outside of a tradition, or whether they're walking a path that includes multiple traditions, to support their contemplative life, to pass on some of the wisdom and transmissions that some of us have received from our teachers, and broad systemic change in the world, so that there is also an element of the social structures of our world and building a world of justice that comes out of love and compassion and respect and dignity for everyone. And so we hope Charis can be a home for these diverse kinds of communities that are really rooted in contemplative depth.
Interspirituality is simply a way of naming that today we have complex spiritual identities. We're influenced by the books that we read, the things that we see on TV, and so you may be influenced by yoga but be a committed Christian. And so both things are existing in you at the same time. And so interspirituality is just naming that we have these complex spiritual identities today, and we're having to work out how they live inside us. What are we? We're multiple things.
Well, the work we do with Charis is really to bring people together. It allows for different ways and different formats, whether it be in more formal dialogues or in Charis circles and meditative and contemplative practices. It's a space for these people to come together to learn about one another, learn more about their own spiritual journeys and practices, and learn about each other's. And the way that our world and our society is today, we're constantly influenced by all of these different things. And it's a place that we can come to help reconcile all of that.
Charis, we have a whole mandala of programs we've grown over the decade since our founding. And each of the programs is really designed to fulfill the mission, but to hit, to help create broad systemic change.
The Charis Mandala Center is a particularly impressive program of the foundation. It's an incredibly beautiful space. You can tell when you're here, you can just sense that we're on sacred ground. I've repeatedly encountered people who come into the space, come into the main center, and they comment about this, tangible felt presence of a stillness, a peace, a calm, an energy that's charged and vibrant. And I also have that experience walking the land here. Just feels aligned with the energies all around, the volcanoes that we can see and that we're on this land, the plant and animal life that's here. So it's really a special place to visit, a special place to experience, to come on retreat. And my retreats here have been very fruitful, so that's why I keep coming back.
So you can definitely help by joining one of our Charis communities, one of the Charis circles, or coming down on retreat. We always appreciate monetary donations. They're part of the facts of life and what keep us going. And it's a practical way to really support this vision. But honestly, the best thing you can do to support our work in the world is to follow your own spiritual journey and to commit to it and commit to that practice, because that's what this world needs, and we will feel that support whether we know it or not.